Since when do the surfaces get individual MREs? Red crayon? Really? All right, hi everybody, welcome back to the Squirrel Hole. This is episode 3. Episode 3 of the Squirrel Hole. It's just getting bite-sized pieces of information, going down the rat hole. Instead of the rat hole, you go down the Squirrel Hole. My name is Dave, Secret Squirrel 123 on Twitter, and welcome to episode number 3, like I just said. Now, this episode is not secret. It is not top secret. It is not secret. It is not confidential, okay? It is not even anything but this. It is unclassified. Everything I say here is actually covered. You can find it on the internet if you really want to look for it and you have no life like me. All right, housekeeping. The Civil War did not end because of ATACMS. Vietnam, World War II did not end because of ATACMS. Deep strikes are not happening because of ATACMS. The bridge was not hit because of ATACMS. And no ATACMS are in Ukraine. Got it, Chuck? Thank you. Don't think they'll ever be in Ukraine until after the war ends. But until then, no more talk of ATACMS. Please. I keep getting questions. Hey, Chuck said this thing. If you don't know who Chuck is, thank you. You don't need to know. But if you do know, no ATACMS. All right, let's talk about the map here. Getting more stuff on the map here. The thing that we're going to talk about right now is the 100K zone and why Ukraine is in such a better position than Russia is. Ukraine actually has more troops than Russia does right now, about 3 to 1. You're talking about 1.2 million or so Ukrainian troops. You're talking about 400,000 or so Russians, maybe 500,000, but a lot of them are pulled back and all that. Now, why I'm saying that this is so much better for the Ukrainians is this. You've got the middle right here, right? Imagine front being a great big circle right here, semicircle, coming down from Kiev all the way down, Kiev, coming down like this all the way around here. Now, the entire Russian army has to be positioned all along this axis. So it's got a lot of ground to cover. And they have to have groupings of troops all along here. The Ukrainian army, all they got to do, if they are in the center right here, they have the choice to go to the Luhansk area, the Donetsk area, Zaporizhzhia, wherever they want to go in that 500 plus kilometer, 600 plus kilometer area. Anywhere they go is only 100 kilometers. And if you've got a Bradley, almost any tank, Humvee, MRAP, whatever, they can easily self-deploy from this center area and be there in about 3 hours if they really are running the roads. And in a major attack, the military police are going to take over the roads. They're going to shut everything down, and everything's going to flow in one direction. So, on the roads, not the band, just on the roads. So you've got all this happening right here, and the Ukrainians can strike out at any place along here in 3 to 4 hours. The Russians, if they have their grouping up here and they guess wrong, it would take about a week for them to shift stuff down here. By then, the battle's already over. All right, moving on. The assault force, again, nothing is classified here. We're going to talk about the assault force that's probably going to do this job. All right, consisting of about 3 brigades. And they're probably going to, 3 corps. 1, 2, 3 corps. Each corps has 6 brigades. Sort of a super division, U.S. Army division. They're going to have 6 brigades, probably, and I'm just doing a guess here, probably 21st, 80th, 82nd, the 47th, the 4th Armored, the 25th Brigade, 1st Armored Brigade, 37th, 24th Brigades, along with the 95th Brigade, along with the assault brigades as of Hurricane, Boundary, Rage, Sparta, Cherniv, Steel, Kara. All these brigades will be probably grouped into these 3 corps, and that's what you're going to see assaulting out of this area wherever they're going to go. And we'll have another talk about the possible courses of action later. But these are probably what you'll see when you see these moving later on this spring. That's probably, and the Russians are tracking it too. They know what's going on. But will they be able to effectively counter it? I doubt it. All right. In the latest, over here. Dude, I'm paying you for a reason. Okay.
Don't bore the person with the camera.
So, this is a 105 millimeter round. Okay? It's a tank round. The 105 tank rounds are different than the 105 artillery rounds. In the latest bunch of gear that we're sending over there, they're sending a whole bunch of the American M105 or 105 tank rounds. Okay? Ukraine doesn't need these right now. The only tank that they currently have is a T-55S or Sierra renovated tank. They use this round. Nothing else really uses this round in Ukraine. So my thing is, probably those Leopard 1s are probably in a lot better shape than a lot of people thought. You're probably going to see Leopard 1s being removed from storage really soon. All right. Another thing that happened, something amazing happened today. Here at the Squirrel Hole, we do an amazing amount of research. We make sure that we get the best feeling for the environment that we can in Ukraine. So what we did yesterday was I had my daughter go out and find some Ukrainian land on my property. We have 70 acres. It's been raining. And so what she did was she found the muddiest, wettest land that we could get. She actually put her car, she's 18, wonderful girl, she put the car about a foot into the mud. And last night,
I'd say a foot and a half.
Foot and a half in the mud. And last night we used one of our assets, a Humvee, of course, 998, to pull that car out of the mud. It took me 3 tries, 2 sets of chains, and a lot of effort, and I'm still wet, and that was early this morning. So this girl owes me a lot. But yes, we have practice recovering stuff from black land, which is about the same as Ukrainian mud. Moving on. All right, we're going to talk about, last thing we're going to talk about in this segment, and then we'll be done, is this area down here, Crimea. I have had so many people tell me, oh, they won't take Crimea, they won't take Crimea. Well, they'll also take Kyiv in 3 days, but, whatever. But the thing about Crimea is, Katie, how much fresh water do you think Crimea has? 0. Okay? How much electricity do you think they produce? 0. How much food do they really produce? Starts with a Z.
0.
0. Okay, so this landmass down here, surrounded basically by poison, which is what salt water really is, you've got no water, no food, no electricity that is actually being produced there, no fuel. It all has to come in through this little bridge right here or through ships coming in. If Ukraine can take Verdansk, then guess what? There's no way to refuel or resupply the Crimea because the bridge will be under attack. They will be able to launch drones directly from here to the bridge. All right? So, in reality, Ukraine does not even need to have massive amounts of armor to roll down here. Eventually, it's non-sustainable for Russia to keep this land. So all you experts out there that say, well, they'll just put a bunch of trenches here and stop the Ukrainians, there's going to be a lot of thirsty soldiers there. They'll probably give up relatively quickly. All right, so that's this episode. Keep your comments and everything going. Hey, let's see if we can get to 1,000 subscribers. I appreciate your time, and if you have any questions, comments, concerns, complaints, send them to my complaint department, care of Katie tomorrow.
Oh, God.
Okay, she will handle all that stuff, and I appreciate your time, and thanks so much. Squirrel out.